Here's why the House does not want to expand it. I don't think it's a deep distrust of the federal government. If they did what the Senate proposed, which was Healthy Utah for 2 years, sunset that, and then move into Utah Cares, that's never going to happen. Herbert would never have been able to stop fighting for that because it's an election year in 2016, and if this issue goes away in 2016, it's something he would not be able to do, and the Senate would not continue would continue to fight to keep Healthy Utah going as well. So that's the problem. They didn't think it would ever end because the people who were invested in this would not allow it to end. So they would not only be fighting this year, they would fight this issue next year and the year after, and they would keep fighting it down the road.
The other issue, Brian, that I think, as I looked at this, and I think other people were looking at this, the governor originally, as I recall, Brian, said, let's try Healthy Utah for 3 years. Mm-hmm. Then he backed down to 2 years.
Right.
Okay? Have you ever tried to give someone an ententitlement and 2 years again, and 2 years down the road take it away?
Right, and that's exactly what I was just saying.
How about something at all?
No
because we've got all of these people in limbo. So, you know, let's move forward, though. So let's looking to later this summer when they will be meeting to talk about this. Are we likely to have a resolution, Brian?
I don't think so, because the House is standing firm at 100% of poverty, and the federal government will not let them go, will not give them the 90-10 match unless they go to 138. Now, I do know, and we have reported, that the Super Six committee, who's going to be talking about this behind closed doors, the governor, the lieutenant governor, Speaker Hughes, President Niederhauser, Dunnigan, and Shiazawa, those are the six who are going to be negotiating this. They're going back to Washington. They're going to try and negotiate with the federal government to try and get more flexibility on this. But from what I understand, the House is pretty firm that they're not going to go above 100% of poverty. So will Utah be able to get this? Who knows? Part of the hope there is that Utah, a red state, signs off on some sort of Medicaid expansion, giving a win to the Obama administration. And the thought is that they will be able to get more concessions out of the administration in order to get something done. Will they be able to by the July 31st deadline? Who knows? The thing that's really going to complicate this is the decision that's coming down from the Supreme Court in King v. Burwell, which could completely gut Obamacare. And I know there are many in the House who are hoping that the Supreme Court kills Obamacare by ruling in favor of the plaintiffs in King v. Burwell. So, and that's expected to come down April, May, somewhere in there, and that could completely throw this into chaos.